is a story in the Talmud about Choni HaMe'agel, a first-century scholar, who came upon a man planting a carob tree. Choni asked the man how long it would take for the tree to bear fruit. The man told him 70 years. Choni asked him if he expected to live that long to enjoy the benefits of the fruit of the tree. The man replied that he found himself in a world full of carob trees, and continued, "Just as my ancestors planted for me, I too am planting for those who come after." Judge Harold Berger embraces this teaching as evidenced by Jewish Learning Ventures' Harold and Renee Berger Synagogue Network for families with young children. Since 2008, the Berger Network has developed, encouraged, and supported congregations in developing and implementing significant systemic approaches to attract and engage Jewish families with young children in their congregations and into Jewish life. We are honored that Judge Harold Berger has allowed us to honor him for his ongoing support of this important work. On behalf of the Board and Trustees of Jewish Learning Venture, we are truly grateful for Judge Berger and his contribution to strengthening our Jewish community.
I grew up in a little town in Lackawanna County, northeastern Pennsylvania, 5,000 people. There was no Jewish community in Archibald. We were the only Jewish family. However, had a lot of friends in Oliphant, where my mother was born, and where my grandfather started a nice little synagogue that we all went to for our holidays. Because we didn't have a synagogue in Archibald, we always had to go to my grandma's house for all the holidays. And my mother started cooking like a month before every holiday. And it was like an army maneuver. The public school that I went to, Archibald Public School, didn't start until 8 o'clock. So we had about 2 hours of Hebrew learning before school, and all kinds of learning, the Chumash and this and that. Oh, I had, I believe, one of the greatest families that ever existed. My sister and my brothers were older. I was the youngest brother to go into World War II. 4 Berger boys were in the service during World War II at one time, and 4 of us came home in one piece, and we all believed for our entire lives, and I believe right now that we came back because our parents said Tillim every day. We all davened every morning. We all put tefillin on. Can you imagine? 5 boys, we all put tefillin on, and our children went to Hebrew school. I have to tell you this about my beloved and blessed wife, Renee. We were married for 55 years. I was in love with her for 60 years, and still in love with her. Here's the thing. It is my belief that you have to immerse children with Jewish tradition from the day they are born in order that they will grow up to be good Jews, loyal Jews, faithful Jews, and remain Jewish. And when they grow up, raise children who are Jewish. I happen to think Jewish Learning Venture is totally great because it deals with Jewish families that have young children. And the purpose of the Harold and Renee Berger Synagogue Network is to bring as many of those families in to connection with synagogues. And it's impacted hundreds of families. They tell stories, they celebrate holidays, not only children are indoctrinated, but maybe some of their parents are even indoctrinated. And this is what JLV does.